Hello, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to MGT162, Fundamentals of Management. So this is the chapter 9, Quality. Okay, so in this chapter, there are several learning objectives. Okay, first we want to know the definition of quality, dimensions of quality, the perspective of quality, TQM, and also the tools of TQM. So this is the diagram for this chapter. So we have definition, dimension of quality. There are 8 dimensions of quality. We also have the perspective of quality from the consumer and producer perspective. And then we're going to see the TQM definition and also tools of TQM. Okay, first we need to know the definitions of quality. Okay, the quality is the totality of features and characteristics of a product or services that bear on its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs by Griffin 2015. Okay, so meaning that quality is how we see the features and the characteristic of the product or the services, which these these features which actually can fulfill, give meanings to the users. Okay, so it's the ability to satisfy the features, the stated features, or the stated need by the users. Okay, so let's say the dimensions of quality. First we have performance, features, reliability, conformance, durability, serviceability, aesthetic, and also perceived quality. So there are 8 dimensions of quality, meaning that we perceive the product or the services based on these dimensions. We can say that the product or the services, yes, it's have the quality because of these dimensions. We refer to this dimension. Okay, so let's say the first one is the performance. Okay, performance means that the product primary characteristic, for example, the speed of car or the picture clarity of a TV. For example, when you purchase a TV, okay, so when you go to the shop, okay, to buy the television, okay, so you will compare one TV, one brand with the other brand, okay. So of course we compare in terms of the clarity, the picture, okay. You will choose those pictures which have the most clear pictures. Okay, the television which show the most pictures who have the most clearer images. So this is why we call as the performance. Okay, we call as the performance because so usually we buy TV because the main performance that we want to see is the clarity of the pictures. So that we said that the television have the quality because it has the most clear picture. Okay, so this, when we define the quality is based on the performance. Okay, the second one we also can see in terms its features. Okay, the supplement to a product's basic function. For example, car's power windows. Okay, sometimes it's not only because of the engine, the car can move faster, I guess faster. Okay, but also because, okay, let's say that the power window is in good. It's have a good power window. Or for example, like the TV before, instead of having besides having a clear picture, the television also have very good sound. Okay, the appearance of the sound is very clear, the sound is very loud. Okay, there are certain television which when you, even though you are at other room, you can still hear clearly, okay, the sound from the television. The third one is reliability, the probability of functioning during specific period, meaning that for this period, okay, during the guarantee period, there will be no problem for the product to function very well. So we can say that it is reliability. We can rely on the product, on the functions of the product, because if they stated that the product have the functioning period, such for example like 5 years warranty, so during the 5 years there will be no problem. Okay? The next one is conformance. Okay, product design and operating characteristic meet established standard. Okay, for example, here in Malaysia, so all the electronic product must have the CRIM. Okay, must be stamped by CRIM. So all of these have already meet the standard set by CRIM. So we can say that yes, these have the quality. Okay. Next is the durability measurable of product life, meaning that we can say that this product have the quality. Why? Because it can function such for a long time. Since I'm small until I'm old already, now my parents still use the television. So we can say that it has functioned for such a long time. So that's why we can say that it has this long durability, and that's why I said that this television is the best, has the best quality, for example. Okay. Serviceability, okay, based on the speed and ease of repair. Sometimes, of course, there might be a malfunction of the product. However, it still can be repaired. It is very easy to repair. You can find the spare part anywhere. You can buy the spare part and repair it on your own, or send it to be repaired. So, if the product still, yes, can be repaired, okay, so we can still consider it as have the quality. The next one is aesthetic. Okay, how product looks, feels, tastes, and smells. So sometimes people will say that yes, this product have the quality because it looks so perfect. Okay, it feels so smooth. Okay, the smell is so good. I keep on remembering the smell. So I think that the smell is so long lasting. Okay, so yes, I think that this product have the quality. Okay. And the last one is as perceived quality as seen by customer. So it depends on the customer, on the user. Sometimes when we use the product, yes, yes, it's misfortune, okay, so the product didn't function on us, but maybe the product functions very well with the other people, okay, so that people who have good experience with the product, they will say that the product have the quality. But if maybe other person or other customer might not agree with that, so it depends on the customer actually, based on their experience and their expectation. Okay? So now we want to go to the perceived of quality. Okay, so we can say that we can see the perceived quality by two aspects. Okay, from the consumer aspect and also from the producer aspect. Okay, so from the consumer, okay, the product or service meets the expectations of the customer. Like I said before, if we use the product, we love the product have no problem on us, we can use it like our desire, it meet our expectation, okay, so that we consider it as the, yes, it has the quality. Okay. For the producer, okay, the product or service conforms to design specifications. So when they produce and the product meet the expectation, meet the standard that they have set, so that they consider it as the have the quality. So this is what the producer perspective. Okay. Okay, next we're going to continue with TQM. Okay, so first we're going to look into the definitions of TQM. Okay, so TQM is creating an organizational culture committed to the continuous improvement of skills, teamwork, processes, products, and service quality, and also customer expectation. So meaning that TQM is the continuous improvement, okay, inside the organization. We want to improve in terms of the skills of the employees, okay, the teamwork, the process, the product, and so on. Okay, so that's because we want to, for the customer to have the satisfaction. Okay. So we have these principles of TQM, okay, where first one is do it right the first time. Okay, when we do the things, when we do the work, when we produce the product, when we give the services to our customer, we have to make sure that we do it right for the first time. Why? Because we want to give we want to deliver the good impression, the good service, okay, to have the good impression, and we don't want to repeat, or for the first time we do it wrong and then we have to redo it again. No. Okay. The second one is want to be the customer centered. Be the customer centered, meaning that you have to put the customer the first place. You have to put the customer, yeah, you have to put yourself in the customer's shoes, what the customer might think, what the customer might feel, okay, if you act like this. So you always value your customer. Make continuous improvement a way of life, meaning that we keep on learning on to improve ourselves. Okay, how we can improve in giving the services in our work, in our activity. Okay, the next one is build teamwork and empowerment. Okay, because we want to be able to have this teamwork. Okay, so when we have this great teamwork, we can always empower them, meaning empower them, and that we give them the power so that we will keep on doing as a team. Okay, a great team, so that everyone will be able to make decision, will have the motivation to be creative, to give ideas. So what are the tools of TQM? The first one we have is the fishbone diagram, okay, by Kaoru Ishikawa. Okay, fishbone diagram is the relationship between some effect and all the possible causes. Okay, the effect or problems is stated on the right side of the chart, and the major influences or causes are listed on the left, meaning that usually we will mention the problem here, okay, and then all of the effect or the causes, okay, will list out at the bone side. Okay, for every effect there are likely be several major categories of causes. Okay, for example, this effect causes by the manpower or people, methods, materials, machinery, and so on. Okay, so after we identify all the causes, we of course can help to solve the effect that happen. For example, here, okay, why students earn poor grades? Okay, so maybe cause number one, we have if cause number two, reason number three, and so on. So this will causes here will affect why the students earn poor grades. Okay, for example, here we have other example. Okay, for example, we have ball bearing defect, so maybe because of the machines, methods, manpower, and also material. So here we list all the causes, okay, which all the causes of this effect. Okay, the second one, okay, the second tools is the benchmarking. Benchmarking is the process of comparing one's own products, okay, services or processes against those of industry leader. Mean that we want to compare our product, our services with other established company. Okay, process of finding the best available product features, processes, and services. So we use other companies' product or services as the standard that we want to improve our product. Okay, because we take that company, okay, an established company, a famous company, as the benchmark. Let's say that you start a new business, okay, you as a tailor, okay, so you set the Zara, for not Zara, I don't want to take Zara, and Uniqlo, okay, you take Uniqlo as the benchmark in producing the clothes. Okay, okay, there are three types of benchmarking. The first one is competitive benchmarking. Okay, studying products, processes, or business performance of competitors in the same industry in the aspects of pricing, quality, and technical features. Meaning that you make benchmark in terms of the process or the products with the company which is in the same industry as yours. So if you are doing the clothing, so you take the company which also do the same types, the same brand clothing. Okay, meaning that in the same industry. The second one, we can also do benchmarking in terms of process. Okay, studying the aspect of distribution, okay, order entry or employee training. Okay, it compares companies across any industry, meaning that the company that you use as the benchmark, maybe they sell different products, not as you. Okay, so they are in the other industry. Let's say that you are in the clothing industry, but you take a company from the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, so you compare in terms of how they are about the distribution, you compare about their order entry, they compare, you see about how they give their employees training. Okay, so you cannot compare in terms of the same product. Okay, how they handle the product, the quality of the product, because they have different product. Okay, Or the third one, we can use the strategic benchmarking. Okay, how a company competes and seeks the winning strategies that have proven to bring successful. So we see in terms of how they compete, okay, how they use the strategy to make sure that they establish. Okay, so that's it for this chapter. Thank you so much.